More than 12 billion miles from Earth, a machine built before the internet, before smartphones, and before most modern computers still whispers through the darkness. Every signal it sends is a miracle. Weak. Delayed. Barely detectable. Yet somehow, after nearly half a century in space, it continues to speak. This machine is Voyager 2. Launched in 1977, Voyager 2 was never meant to survive this long. Engineers expected a mission lasting only a few years. Instead, it became one of humanity's greatest explorers. It flew past Jupiter. It revealed Saturn in stunning detail. It became the only spacecraft ever to visit Uranus and Neptune. Then it did something no one had originally planned. It kept going. Far beyond the planets. Far beyond the familiar boundaries of our solar system. Into a region where no human-made object had ever traveled before. Today, Voyager 2 exists in a place so remote that its signals take more than 16 hours to reach Earth. Imagine sending a message today and not receiving a reply until tomorrow. That is the reality of communicating with Voyager. And recently, those communications became a source of concern. Engineers began noticing strange behavior. Some transmissions appeared incomplete. Others contained corrupted information. Scientific readings became difficult to interpret. At first, the explanation seemed obvious. Voyager was simply getting old. Its computers contain less memory than a modern calculator. Its systems rely on technology designed in the 1970s. Its power source loses energy every year. Eventually, every machine reaches its limit. Or so everyone thought. Then something unexpected happened. A new transmission arrived. And hidden within that faint signal was evidence that Voyager wasn't failing. It was discovering. Beyond the planets lies an enormous bubble created by the Sun. This bubble is known as the heliosphere. It forms when charged particles flowing outward from the Sun push against the material that exists between the stars. For decades, scientists imagined this boundary as relatively simple. A giant shield surrounding our solar system. A clear dividing line between our cosmic neighborhood and interstellar space. But Voyager 2's observations suggested otherwise. The boundary wasn't smooth. It wasn't quiet. And it certainly wasn't simple. Instead, it appeared chaotic. Magnetic fields twisted through space. Particle densities changed dramatically. Invisible structures stretched across millions of miles. The deeper Voyager traveled, the stranger things became. Researchers began comparing the region to an ocean. Not an ocean of water. An ocean of plasma. An ocean of magnetic energy. An ocean with currents, waves, and storms. Suddenly, the edge of the solar system no longer looked like a wall. It looked alive. Then came another surprise. Voyager's instruments began detecting plasma waves moving through interstellar space. These waves revealed that the region beyond our solar system contained more structure than expected. Space was not empty. It was filled with activity. Filled with motion. Filled with hidden forces shaping everything around us. For the first time, humanity was beginning to see what truly exists beyond the protective influence of the Sun. And what Voyager discovered would force scientists to rethink the nature of our place in the galaxy. Because the spacecraft had reached a frontier far stranger than anyone imagined. And the most astonishing discoveries were still ahead. For centuries, humanity imagined the stars as distant islands separated by empty space. A vast cosmic desert stretching endlessly in every direction. But Voyager 2 is revealing a different reality. The space between stars is not empty. It is active, dynamic, and surprisingly complex. As Voyager moved farther beyond the heliosphere, it encountered conditions unlike anything previously measured. Magnetic fields drifted through the darkness like invisible rivers. Charged particles accelerated through space at enormous speeds. Plasma waves traveled across regions that were once thought to be silent. Scientists realized they were not studying emptiness. They were studying an ecosystem of cosmic forces. One of the most important discoveries involved magnetic structures. Voyager detected regions where magnetic fields appeared organized into giant formations. These structures can guide particles across immense distances, creating invisible pathways through interstellar space. Imagine highways built not from concrete, but from magnetism itself. Along these pathways, particles carry energy from distant stellar explosions. Some may have begun their journey thousands of years ago. Others could originate from events that occurred before human civilization even existed. Every measurement from Voyager tells a story. A story written across light years. A story connecting our solar system to the wider galaxy. Then came evidence that the heliosphere itself is constantly changing. Scientists once viewed it as a stable protective bubble. Now it appears more like a living boundary. It expands, contracts, responds to conditions in interstellar space. Powerful shock waves from distant supernovae may compress it. Changes in the sun's activity may reshape it. The boundary is not fixed. It evolves. This realization carries enormous significance. Because the heliosphere acts as Earth's first line of defense against high-energy cosmic radiation. Understanding how it changes helps scientists understand the environment surrounding our entire solar system. Yet perhaps the most remarkable part of the story is not the science. It is the spacecraft itself. Voyager 2 continues operating despite conditions that would destroy most modern technology. Extreme cold. Intense radiation. Complete isolation. Year after year, engineers carefully manage its remaining power. One instrument is turned off. Another is preserved. Every decision is made with a single goal. Keep Voyager alive a little longer. Keep listening. Because every signal could contain something new. Eventually, however, the mission will end. Its power source will run out. Its transmitters will fall silent. The final message will cross billions of miles and arrive on Earth. Then Voyager 2 will disappear into the darkness. But its journey will continue. Long after its voice is gone. Long after humanity changes. Long after our civilization is different from today. Voyager will continue drifting among the stars. A silent ambassador carrying evidence that intelligent life once existed on a small planet orbiting an ordinary star. And perhaps that is the true meaning of Voyager. Not merely exploration. Not merely science. But curiosity itself. The desire to cross every frontier. To ask what lies beyond the horizon. To continue moving forward even when the destination is unknown. Because somewhere ahead, beyond every discovery we have made, lies another mystery waiting to be uncovered. And Voyager 2 is showing us that the universe is far larger, stranger, and more beautiful than we ever